Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Brewers will try to complete the series. Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Dero, it's a tough thing to do, and one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
Keston Hiura comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cain at second. Yelich at first. 1 gone. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That is fair. The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. The 1-0. This is pulled into right. Aquino has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 1, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Looking at his career totals, Votto is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Fouled away. The 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Nick Castellanos now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Ryan Healy. They'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's inside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's the ball.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Runners on first with one down. High in the air out to center field. Senzel is there. Two gone. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Cain is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among National League center fielders.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The count now at 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Aquino is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Phillip Ervin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Mike Moustakas stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Strike 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Brock Holt now.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Yanked fouled off to the right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Career homer number 149. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The Brewers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Omar Narvaez.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Clears this one over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. But the Brewers get.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night. Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Set to get his day started, Freddie Galvis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So far on the year, Galvis is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
The pitch. Nick Senzel is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
The next 0-2. The ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Joey Votto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. So now to the plate, Ryan Braun, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Back up the middle, fielded by Moustakas. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is bottom of the inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Philip Rubin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Another try at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds all set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Aquino moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The third base.
Striding in, Brock Holt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Senzel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Too high, ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time, and a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Keston Hiura is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
In there, 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline. played in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now. All even now, 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Kurt Casale, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Striding into the box, Kurt Casale. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Galvis behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1. So striding in, Omar Narvaez. No hits to this point.
Omar Narvaez.
On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1-1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. In now, Ryan Braun. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Aquino will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Orlando.
Ready now, Orlando Arcia. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he misses 2-1. Two and 2 the count. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Joey Votto is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And it's quickly 0-2. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Lifted into center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
2-1 the count. From the stretch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kane will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Nate Jones is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Nate Jones.
Pitch on the way.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now. Jones is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations. Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Senzel backing up on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Christian Yelich will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Galvis, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound. ground and start the home 7th.
35.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Full count still. The next 3-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the Hein. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Corbin Burns takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. In is Joey Votto now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try again 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Digging in and looking for more, Omar Narvaez. defiant. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. In now, Avisail Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Now to the plate, Ryan Healy. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Pedro Strop gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. To the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Chopper foul. Ready with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Lorenzo Cain would be next. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers. So stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. lays off again, and it's 2-0. The Brewers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame. Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
He's set. Here it comes. Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
1-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 6.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Corey Knebel enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Jesse Winker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. First and second now, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Aquino is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career, that's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And, nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. The 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Senzel is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
Ready for another chance. Brock Holt struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now back.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 71.
First pitch on its way. Kurt Casale is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Settling in now, Nick Senzel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And a bouncing ball, foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. He got him as the Brewers continue their push for the postseason and sweep a fellow contender. 6-4 the outcome today.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers.